What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Currently 1:30 on this fine Tuesday, and we're about to head to the gym. So we're gonna mix up the pre right now, but hopefully you guys are having a good day, good week. But unfortunately, we are still on a losing streak, man. So I am a firm believer that we are in this losing streak for a reason. You know, if you think about it, we were winning pretty much the last 2 months or so while trading, and now it's just like we're in a losing season, but it's only for like a short period of time. So as long as you keep going, keep pushing, you're gonna have to win eventually, right? Honestly, we just gotta take it day by day, fix our problems, and pretty much just find out why we're losing. But for the most part, I think I know why. Mainly because we, see the move and we don't take it, and then we wait for the next movement and it doesn't come, and we end up just taking a horrible trade, execution. And yeah, man, definitely a learning experience, but that's pretty much what's going on as far as that. Also got a part-time job, so we're gonna be doing that just to bring in some more money. Obviously, I have a lot of time in my hands as well. Still gonna be making content for you guys just to document the journey as well. Might have a second job lined up too as well, so might be working 2 part-time jobs here, doing content and day trading. So yeah, got a lot going on. So we might be losing in the day trading, but we are winning in other areas of our life. So overall, we're heading to a big W. I can feel it as long as I keep going, keep pushing. So hopefully you guys are doing that as well. So we do have chest and tries today. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update. A lot's been going on, so hopefully you guys stick around for the journey. So hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. And if you guys are into day trading, or looking to get into day trading, maybe I'll show you guys here. So I really don't have anything planned for the video. Pretty much just picking it up as I go. Maybe I'll show you guys like what we look for on the charts and everything like that, so you guys can get kind of an idea. Alrighty, what's going on, boys? So I figure I'd show you guys the trade that we took and the trade that we should have took here in the morning. So as you can see on the screen here, we got the S&P and the NASDAQ pulled up here. So I'll go to the AM session. So basically what we do here on the charts is basically just map out a couple things. So I did have everything mapped out here before, but I erased it for the PM session. So essentially what we had mapped out here in the morning on the NASDAQ was this high right here. So we pretty much wanted to see how price was going to react off of it, and we are on the 1 minute time frame. So as you can see, market opens, comes up all the way onto this drawn liquidity, and then starts accumulating in this range. It then displaces below here. So essentially we could have entered off of this candle right here. We would just want to see price come back up into this area, but it didn't. So we did not enter because of that, but you could have entered off of that, and your stops could have been above this displacement candle as well. And then we would have just targeted this low right here, right there at market open. And then as you can see, pretty much sweeps that drawn liquidity as well, and then it creates a kind of like a general range to see if price wants to continue off of it. So it went back up, came back down. This general area got respected and then went back up, and then this also created a general area to see if price wanted to continue off of that range as well. Essentially what those are called, it's called PXH or PXL. So different terminology if you're not, if you don't know that term. It's going to be hard for you to understand it, but it's basically just a general area to see if price wanted to, continue off that range or not. Essentially it did, and I believe down here was a drawn liquidity as well from the previous day, so it did get respected, essentially just driving that price all the way up back to this high, just to continue onward. So at first I wanted to enter in this general area, but didn't catch the move. And then here at like 9 o'clock, didn't really see anything over here, so I didn't really want to enter anything after 9 o'clock. It's just what the mentor has us, he says anything past 9 o'clock, don't really try to enter, especially if you are in like a losing streak right now. So basically didn't catch the move there in the AM, but we did try to catch something in the PM session, so kind of show you guys that here as well. So 12:45 market opens the PM session for us in our strategy. So essentially what we had marked out here was this high, or this low, I'm sorry, and then this high as well. So we marked that out. Just kind of wanted to see how price was going to react off of there. But right before our time period that we needed to enter, we saw this 1 minute fair value gap, and essentially just wanted to see how price was going to react off of it. And it was essentially, respecting it. It wasn't coming up. He wasn't showing any displacement above, this general area. So I did want to enter here as well, but it was outside of our trading time, so I did not enter. And then pretty much made the same move as earlier in the AM session as well. So kind of sucks that we didn't get entered in there, but it is what it is. So then we saw price, go below this draw on liquidity as well, entering this 5 minute fair value gap as well. So I saw displacement below this draw on liquidity and below this 5 minute fair value gap. It also kind of retraced back into that general range, which I thought price was going to continue lower. So I entered off of this displacement candle as well. And then price ended up accumulating in this area. Well, actually in this general area. So, and then it actually displaced higher, came back down, and then just continued. So essentially we got stopped out there, but it is what it is. Just a learning experience. And then obviously I have my trade journal right here as well. So obviously after every trade that we take, we do journal. That way we can learn and grow from that as well. But essentially that was, the trade that we took today. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow, so kind of see what the day does. But essentially that's what we do as far as the trading goes. Mark out certain areas to see how price is going to react off of them. If we see a setup, we take it, and yeah, we just live and you learn from every trade that you take. And you can only get better at it, especially if you do take a loss. So, but anyways, just wanted to show you guys in case you guys are, ever thinking about getting into trading, go ahead and, test it out. Obviously, you don't have to go live with real capital. There is paper trading accounts. So if you want to just do like a demo, stuff like that, and then get the feel for it, and then enter into the live markets, you can do that as well. But like I said, I just wanted to share my trade breakdown with you guys. So every day is not going to be a win, but like I said, we are in a losing streak, so we got to get out of it. And I feel like this is going to help me get out of it. Just looking at the charts, looking at the trade, kind of breaking it down and see where we went wrong. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little segment and enjoy the rest of the video. So, you know, reading price and analyzing price pretty much to see where it wants to go and letting it tell you where it wants to go. It is pretty simple. I feel like anybody can do it as long as you can, you know, show up every day and no matter the outcome. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a journey. Definitely up for it, and it's going to pay off in the end, right? So the ROI is definitely up there. That is why pretty much I got into it in the first place. So it's definitely a high income skill that you need to learn, and if you can learn it, it'll replace your income, it'll buy you back your time, and you know, you'll get to invest into other things. I am taking a lot more stuff now, so I got this L-citrulline, tyrosine, thiamine, and some arginine. So I take that with the beetroot as well as the pre-workout, just because I still have it and I haven't been using it. So basically been taking it for like a week or so. So yeah, man, as far as like the fitness goes, we are hovering around like 186. Definitely pretty lean, but I am gonna try to get leaner. I just don't know if I need to up my cardio or decrease my calories. So we're eating around like 2,000 calories, 180 grams of protein, 200 grams of carb, and like 60 grams of fat. So that's what we've been at for a couple of weeks. That's probably why my weight hasn't fluctuated that much, but I have been doing cardio every single day. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but definitely feel leaner, look leaner, and we're hovering around the same body weight. So definitely a good sign. So that's why I'm kind of concerned on whether I should up the cardio or, you know, decrease the calories. So kind of figure out as we go. But like I said, I'm not prepping for like a show or anything, just really just focusing on being healthy as possible, mentally healthy, and, you know, growing our finances, everything like that, especially our relationship with God as well. Always the first priority. Feeling super blessed and grateful that I'm in the position that I'm in my growing stages. So definitely need to keep going and striving to hit our goals and our dreams. So, you know, it's very, very, very close. I can feel it, man. It's definitely gonna happen pretty soon, but just gotta keep going every single day. But enough of the yapping. We're gonna hit some chest. Got my fucking headphones. Alrighty, boys, so we just finished up that chest, shoulder, and tricep workout, as you can see in the video right now. But honestly, I just wanted to talk to you guys here a little bit, because I thought about something as I was lifting. Basically, you know, if you're not failing, you know, you're not even trying at this point, right? Because, you know, essentially, in order for you to succeed, you need to fail multiple times, and you need to eat shit, right? You need to fall flat on your face, get right back up, and do it again. And I realized this as I was putting 2 plates and a 25 on the Smith machine for the incline. And honestly, you know, with me doing, I think it was like 3 or 4 sets of 10 last week with 225, I easily thought I can get at least a set of 5 in there for me. But honestly, if I'd never tried and failed, would have never known that, you know, I wasn't able to do it, right? So obviously this is something that I can work towards now. You know, strength wise, you know, getting a set of 5 in there at least to get some strength in there. But it's just a learning experience, obviously, right? As long as you are failing and you realize, that you failed, you can obviously go back and notice that, and notice what you need to improve on. Maybe I need to take a longer rest period or do other strength movements to help me get to, that set of 5, right? And that goes with anything, not just the gym. You can go with it, your business, your mental state, your relationship with God, your relationship with your family, every area of your life. If you're not failing in every aspect, then you're not going to succeed in every aspect, right? So I'm here to tell you, bro, if you are not failing in the thing that you are trying to do, then you are not going to succeed, and you are not going to learn anything from your experience, because that's what success is all about. You have to learn and grow when you do fail, because if you fail and you quit, you're never going to achieve that goal that you set out for yourself, right? So my challenge to you is get out there, challenge yourself, do something hard, and fail at it, right? Because you're only going to learn and grow from that situation. That's how you grow and get wisdom from your past experiences, bro. So that is my challenge to you. Get up, get after it, challenge yourself, and don't be afraid to fail while you're doing it.